Hello everybody and welcome back to Imperator Rome, where at the very end of the last episode, our religious advances advanced, which gave us some interesting things. Omen power, but more interestingly, global monthly food modifier of 5%. And morale recovery of 2% is nice as well. So let's go ahead and grab all of this, that we can anyway. We'll grab this one first, and we can't grab these two just yet, but we'll be able to get them quite soon. We're moving our armies around and hoping that we're not losing more men to attrition than we're gaining, but we currently are. Hopefully that will not last too much longer. We should have these guys drilling. And then once these guys get in position, they are going to Harbia, which should be fine. And I did want to check in on our progress over here on another trade route. Yeah, this is good. Let's go ahead and get another fish in here. For +3 monthly food. And let's start working on yet another import route. There we go. Excellent. So we'll have about 125k troops over here. And then we'll have 75k troops over here to hold off Egypt. But hello. Who are you? You're at war with Maine. Wait, Maine still exists? They're over here. Okay, hi Maine. That's exciting. Huh. Let's fabricate on these guys. This is interesting. I want to claim over here, and I want to just push in up through here. Like, that's going to be the best way to go. For sure. We'll do that probably before we fight Egypt. Look at this. Egypt is actually cut off. Fascinating. Okay, now we're not losing as many men to attrition, so that's fantastic. We can get ourselves military decorations, and so we shall. There we go. And now the question is, do we make it to level 14? I don't think we make it to level 15 before the end of the game. 720, 723, 733. That one's not going to happen. And 736. Okay, yeah, that's not going to happen either. 5 loyal cohorts of random type? No. No. You jerk. I'm just going to bribe him. Excellent. Okay, get drilling. The Meroian army is apparently getting attrition. Oh! He started them marching before I made them before I stopped it. Civil war will break out in 40 months because the governor of Arabia, Felix, will do it on his own. Mostly because of plotting quietly. And we can't stop that scheme. Well, let's see here. 19.4% of the power base. That's not very high over the threshold. I'm going to go ahead and bribe him. It won't last forever. But I'm also going to give him free hands. And that will slow that down a little bit. Okay, now we need to get our stability up. There's no doubt about that. So let's go ahead and make a sacrifice to the gods. And that will cause our stability to come up, which should cause our threshold to come up, which should stop this civil war. We shouldn't have a civil war. You can go ahead and start drilling. Now just the Hadramawt army moving is the only thing that's happening currently. And in fact, I'm going to go ahead and do a second sacrifice to the gods. I'm not going to do any more than that, but now it's going up by half a stability per month, which is important. Excellent. So we just need to get our stability up. And also have more manpower flowing in over here. Which we only need 6,000 more men now. Yeah, now it's getting very close. The Civil War is not going to happen. I can tell you that right now. But here we are in 716. And this truce is up when exactly? 718. We don't have a claim. We should fabricate one. Okay. There we go. We'll get that started. Do they have access to iron still? I should really check that. They do. Their allies do not. So that's a thing. However, we can maybe push up to this iron point relatively easily. If we catch them a bit off guard, anyway. Yeah, you can have gemstones. That's fine. Okay, so the Hadramut army is almost in position. Wood? Yes, that is fine. Excellent. We're going to be able to get our last invention here very soon, in just a couple months. And we're definitely going to be level 13 in all of our advances, for sure. But we'll look at how ahead or behind time we are when we get to the actual end of the game, because if we're ahead of time, and I don't mean... because the way it works is kind of weird in this game, right? But I'll go more over that when we're actually transitioning over to Crusader Kings. But if we're ahead of time, then I'll put us one tech ahead in the correct categories. And if we're behind time, I'll put us one tech behind. If you can... Can you remove techs with console commands? I don't know if you can. At any rate, when setting all that up, I'll try to get that done. But hey, we're actually gaining manpower now, so that's great. I'm going to continue to be on Blessing of Aluza. We don't really need more money. We definitely do need more manpower. Okay, so Tana is still starving. Let's go ahead and import additional fish. And let's get an additional import slot over here too, because they're still starving. There we go, Navy morale recovery. Excellent. So we're just going to keep trying to pour additional resources into this province for right now. And I'm also going to be setting up the holdings in each roughly similar county to be roughly similar to what we've built here. I don't know exactly what that'll look like for all of the buildings yet. I'll come up with that when I'm actually setting it up. And like I said, I'll make a... like, the first episode of Crusader Kings will be about explaining how all of that was done. Because I'm pretty sure there is no importer. I still haven't checked, though. But last I checked, before we started this campaign, there was no importer. And I don't expect that to be different at this point. Okay, so our claim on these guys is almost done. How many cohorts do they have? 8. And they're gaining 57 troops a month. Okay. We shouldn't have a problem with that. In fact, it'll probably be manpower positive. Unless I missed my guess. At any rate, we're going to want to front load this. So let's start moving troops. Because we're going to want to declare this relatively soon. A bountiful harvest, huh? 10 stability? Or a lot of money? I'll take the money for now. The money is going to directly translate over to Crusader Kings. So that'll be fine. Alut wants to import camels. Sure. Now we're going to be losing manpower here. There's no doubt about that. As we make our way through this deserty area. Although I wish there was a way that we could reduce our desert attrition. That would sure be nice. Okay, when can we declare this? 25 June. Well, we don't have our claim ready yet. That's going to be ready around November. This will be ready in February, though, so this next month tick. And I'm going to go ahead and declare this as soon as possible. I'm just in land grab mode for going into Crusader Kings at this point. And I'm also going to set up the default Crusader Kings feudalism setups to be inspired by this particular setup as well. So we'll go ahead and declare war on these guys. They have no allies. Should be easy peasy. And we'll just go in. They have this capital right here. Okay, that's interesting. Well, we are going to need a bunch of supply limit over here, I think. 29 here, 31 here. Yeah, let's go ahead and bring some pops in from, say... I want from maybe like Mamble? We'll move 3 in. That puts us up to 33 there. And then we're going to need 33 here. So we'll need to move pops from, say... what's our pop limit here? 52. We can definitely move pops from here. So we'll move in 3 from Sagasa. There we go. And then we've got units moving in over here. So this would need to be at 33. So we'll move a couple from Sagasa as well if we can. 1, 2, 3. That puts us at 35. Okay. We should be good to go on that front. Now we'll just push up through here real quick. And we're going to be a little bit late on this war. But hopefully we'll have enough time. And we won't have to awkwardly carry it over. I have no idea how I would carry the war over if we are still fighting it at the end date. I think we just have to declare peace before the end date, no matter what. If we have to white peace it, we have to white peace it. But let's just go ahead and push our way up through here. We're gaining a little bit of manpower right now, so that's perfect. All of these should be drilling currently. There we go. Excellent. And now up we go. How goes our Tana investment? That's actually almost done. So we should probably get more food in here as soon as we can. We're getting close to being food positive over here. Also known as we're getting close to having enough pops die for that. Okay, that guy died. That's fine. Let's import additional fish. Actually, instead of fish, let's import a vegetable. Yeah, I think that's slightly better. We do need a new Chancellor. So there we go. And let's get these guys pushing up over here. In fact, we could maybe put them on an automated army here. So this would be like independent operations. Just run that war for me. It's not like they're gonna fight us. Okay, so we are losing quite a lot of men to attrition up over there. But we're doing okay. Where exactly are they going? They're going all the way over there? Okay, I'm not entirely sure why. But whatever. Oh, they want to fight this army that I didn't even know was there. I guess the AI did, but I did not. A daughter to be heir. Oh! We could instantly get Agnatic Cognatic right now? Which would mean that importing into Crusader Kings, we would start Agnatic Cognatic. That is actually really good. That is really, really good. Yes, we are doing that. 100%. It may make some people angry right now, but better that they're angry now than in Crusader Kings. Okay, there we go. There's their army crushed. Fantastic. Now the question is, will they just accept this? No. 17 reasons not to. That's fine. I think either way, we declare this on January 1st. Where are you going? Oh, you're going to take out this force up here? Yeah, that's fine. Do they have ticking war score? They do, because they control some part of the province. Okay, that makes sense. Well, that's going to get stack wiped. Yep. And now the force should just siege. I'm pretty sure that's what's going to happen here. What is the supply limit in this choke point? 26, 18, 19, 25. It's a little disgusting. But we can just have these two on independent actions to defend borders, maybe. Might not be the end of the world. Because I'm assuming Egypt will join this. Kush is guaranteed by Egypt. Egypt would potentially bring in Thrace and Armenia. Both of them are far enough away that I don't think we need to worry about it. Like, the Suez Canal doesn't exist, right? So we should be fine. Oh, they have troops over here. Isn't that adorable? Please stop. I just want to take this territory once and for all. These guys are just kind of wandering around. I think it's fine that they do that for defending the border, but I want to actually take this over. Will they actually accept this? They would just accept this. Wait, that's a white piece. They need 2 more reasons to accept the non-white piece variant. And so we'll give them those 2 reasons. Okay. This should be the 2 reasons that they need. Oh yeah. They will accept this. There we go. We don't really need popularity, so I'll take the loss on on aggressive expansion. There we go. That's the word. Actually, why don't you go ahead and go in road build mode and build road back to Harbia? There you go. So we have a civil war potentially breaking out. The general of the Meroian army is salty again. Can you stop? Thank you. He's gonna lose troops to attrition here because he's an idiot, though. Like, this guy's a bit of a problem. Should we just replace him? How good is he? He's skill 7. That he's narrow-minded. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so we're at 26,000. I did not declare when I said I was going to, because I wanted to get that war done first, so let's go ahead and do that. We're going to be declaring this soon-ish. These guys are going to be arriving on 11 July. That's fine. Okay, so who all would join here? Alut, and in fact, all of these guys would. These 3 nations here, plus Egypt. And I think that's fine. Egypt will become the enemy war leader, but they only have 21 cohorts. Their manpower is a bit low. So ultimately, I'm pretty sure this is just fine. We'll push immediately up to here. Where was their iron at? Their iron was here. We'll push this army immediately to where their iron is. This army to there. This army to here. And then these 2 will fill in the back. Okay. Excellent. And I think I'm going to go ahead and recruit these mercenaries here. And I'm going to put these guys on border defense just as soon as I can. There you go. Go on border defense, you jerks. Just hold off any Egyptian stuff that happens over there. Okay. In we go. Now, how many are they up to? 56 cohorts now. They've doubled their number of cohorts. They hired mercs. Has to be. 18 and 39. Egypt, of course, is still in the Phrygian Civil War and at war with the Seleucids, so they're not going to be very useful in this war. So let's just keep pushing up this way. And we're just going to take as much territory as we can, cutting them off up here from their source of heavy infantry in this province, this iron. This is the top priority. If we control this, they can't reinforce their heavy infantry. And they are not really resisting. So that's nice. Are we going to have to start with a retinue for our armies, though? I feel like we might. Okay, let's have you go there, and then you go there. I mean, so far this is going swimmingly. There we go, we've got their iron. I want you to fight these guys. Little do they know that we already have a force heading over there. Yeah, this is fine. Okay, we stack wiped one of their singleton armies. We shouldn't have difficulty with this, but I'll send in reinforcements just to be on the safe side. I don't know, our rolls weren't great there. We do need a new general for the Axumite army, which is this army here? No, this army here. Okay, we'll put this guy in. Excellent. And you can keep pushing forward a little bit. We've almost got Kush knocked out of this war already. That's the thing. You want base metals? That's fine. Okay, and we will win that battle. Oh, hello. That's a bit spooky. But all we need to do is bleed them. Like, these are mercs here. These are mercs here. A lot of these are mercs. Okay, we won this. They're locked in. These guys are still on their way. Let's go ahead and retreat these guys back over this way as soon as we can. There we go. Come on back. And we've got plenty of troops on the front lines to make this happen. Go ahead and go there. Okay. Now we can bring troops up over this way. And we should be fine. Excellent. We're going to fall back to Kugo and await reinforcements. Once the reinforcements arrive... Oh, hang on. They're gonna intercept our reinforcements. This is fine. They're locked in here. We're going to fight them. I keep going to the ocean instead of just clicking on this impassable terrain. I probably should do that in future. Come on up, reinforcements. I mean, they're piling in, but so are we, and we have the numbers. That round of reinforcements really hurt them. And with them losing this war, this is not going to go well for them. There we go. We won the big battle there. Everything else over here looks fine. I was just double checking that. Okay, so what do we got here for forces? We've got this army as our strongest, and then this army as our second strongest, and then the other two, honestly, the Meroian army can fall back. We've got this army in our back line. The Meroian army and the Etbaran army are probably going to need to join forces to take that army out. Because this was a black-flagged army that was back here that never came out of our territory. So we're going to need to deal with that. Okay, let's have this force here come over here and deal with this 6k stack. I want you guys to come down over here. Okay. So far, so good. We're going to pincer these guys. Excellent. Come on back up. They're going to be retreating up over that way. We can keep pushing them. We need to clean up our backline, though. Veterans are moving on. We got 2,000 manpower out of that, so that's actually a big deal. Very likely that our side will lose. We outnumber them extremely substantially, but their general is substantially better. I wouldn't agree that their army has better quality than ours, though. Okay, yeah, it's updating. That's good. Oh, we missed this. That's okay. We'll clean that up later. And yeah, no problem here. Fantastic. Do we have ticking war score? No, they still technically control the province, and I think it's because of this. Yes, indeed. Okay. We'll move both armies up over there. We'll move this army up here. And I think we're going to have a battle here. Come assist. Okay. Now we're good. Yep, this seems fine. We have another force on the way up. Oh, come on, reinforce. There we go. We've still got numbers on them. Oh, they have another force coming in. Come on. End this battle. Nope. Okay. We're going to have to retreat. We'll try to retreat to here. I don't want to go too much further than that. And then this force will come up and take South Nubia. I want to full annex Kush, but they always have all of these mercs that they have access to. It's kind of annoying. We've definitely bled them, though. Look at all of these mercs. It's insanity. Okay, now we have South Nubia under our control. So theoretically, we now have the war goal. And we have our backline relatively cleaned up. They have these 22k coming in. Or these 23k coming in. Uh-huh. I mean, I want to fight these guys, but at the same time, that's a lot of enemies. I think we fall back to Paroa. This way. And that allows us to bring these guys into the fray, which would be ideal. So many mercenaries, though. Where are they getting all of their money from, anyway? Did they just bank it all game? I think they did. Well, anyway, it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and next episode, we're going to see how this war pans out. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.